All right.
You can come do yoga with Mama.
Welcome to those of you who just came. If you missed my opening spiel, I am simply muting everyone. You may see me run up to the camera throughout the class to mute people. I don't have it set to mute through the whole session because at the very end, when we're all done, I like to welcome people to unmute themselves so we can chat and truly feel the spirit of this community that we're in, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Erin. I own Eat Yoga Drink. I teach yoga in non-traditional spaces, although for the past few weeks, I've been teaching yoga in my basement every single day. So I'm glad that you have joined us for this class. It is so important for us to keep moving, to keep grounding ourselves, to keep a sense of presence, to keep a sense of levity and fun. You'll notice that each day has a different theme. Today, if you missed it, is disco theme. So we have a good disco soundtrack and some lights and my dance and my shimmery pants. And I hope that you're feeling kind of the disco vibe in your own home. So we're going to begin actually standing today. Again, if you have trouble hearing me over the music, just let me know. All right? So come to a standing position. Root your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And just start to let the weight shift back and forth between the feet. Feel how it feels to be present here, to be rooted down. You can even close the eyes. Start rolling the shoulders up and back, away from the ears. And then take those shoulder circles in the other direction. Nice. Come to stillness. We're going to just bring the hands to the heart for a moment. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe your intention is to have some fun, to stop being so serious about what's going on in the world right now. Just let yourself be goofy. Let yourself travel back to the 70s. Maybe if you weren't alive during the 70s, just envision what the 70s go. More than anything, just show up for yourself. Be present for the sensations in the body and for each breath as it travels through all the muscles and the joints and the connective tissues of the body. Take a big breath in. Let a breath go. One more inhale. And release. On the next inhale, the arms are going to rise overhead. Open your heart up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your arms back by your side. Inhale, reach up, lift up, feel the heart rising. And exhale, arms back by your side. Let's do that 2 more times. Connecting breath and movement. Last one, big breath in. And let the breath go. With those feet nice and wide, inhale the arms up. We're going to crescent shape over to the right side. Open up to the left side body. You can bring some little bounces if you want, or you can stay static in the shape. Keep rolling that left shoulder back. Feel the opening in the hips and the ribs on that left side. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more breath. From here, we're going to keep inviting that arm all the way down to the earth. Make a big circle. Come into a fold. Hands to the elbows and just sway a little bit side to side. Shake out the head and the shoulders. Let yourself really get into the spirit of the music. Let yourself dance. It's a great way to release energy that is living in your body. All the stress, all the tension and tightness, just move it out with some dance. Release the mind. We're going to come up through that other side, taking our crescent lunge over to the left. So root down through the legs. Open up through that right side body. either pulsing or staying static. Beautiful. Take another big breath. Come back up to center. Inhale the arms up to the sky. This time, come into a little modified goddess pose. You don't have to sink all the way to your depth unless you want to feel the burn. You can just bend a little bit, bring some softness into the knees. Arms into the goalpost and start twisting side to side. Finding your full range of motion through the spinal axis. Woo! Maybe go to the beat. This music inspires me to just do a lot of snapping. So forgive me. My disco moves aren't really that hot today, but I can snap. Woo! Woo! Take another big breath. Come all the way up to center. This time, we're going to bring our hands, heel toe the feet in just a little bit more narrow. Bring your hands right to your thighs and start to do some standing cat-cow. So as you inhale, draw the shoulders back, press the heart forward. And as you exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin to your chest. And maybe you go a little faster. Maybe you go to the beat. Or you take it nice and slow, moving with the breath. Whatever feels good to you. Invite extension and flexion into the spine. Feel the pelvis tilting forwards and backwards. 2 more. 1 more. Then inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to come back into a fold. From your fold, step 1 foot back, then the other, high plank. From high plank, drop the knees down. Bend the elbows, come all the way down to the earth. From here, open the arms up wide. Come on to spider fingers. Peel the heart up. We're going to do this little shoulder dips. Dip the right shoulder down. Feel a little twist in the spine. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more on each side. Big breath in. Full breath out. Feeling the shoulders begin to open. And release. Nice. Come back into center. Hands hover right over the earth. Lift everything up. Feel the engagement through the whole body. And then plant the palms by the tops of the ribs. Come into a table position. From table, we're going to just move the hips a little bit from side to side. Woo! Get those disco hips going. I almost wore my roller skates for y'all today, but thought that'd be a little hazardous. Ooh, 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 ooh. On the next inhale, shift forward, bend the knees, point the toes up to your head. And as you exhale, rock back into a child's pose. Inhale, round the spine, sink the hips, point the toes to the head. Exhale, back to child's. Keep opening up through the spine here. Feeling this big stretch from the front body right there. And then retract the hips back to heels. 2 more. Big breath in. Full breath out. Last one. Breathe in. And settle right into your child's pose. Bring the third eye right to the earth. Just gently move your forehead from side to side. I'm just going to take a look at y'all. Ground down through that third eye center, your Ajna chakra. Carries such powerful wisdom. It's the insight and intuition. Use it to help take shapes in the body that feel really good for you and leave behind anything that doesn't feel good today. This is your practice. All right. On the next inhale, we're going to lift back through table position. Curl the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Get your dancing queen on and start to pedal out through the heels. Curling onto the toes. Where can you invite some more length into the spine and a big stretch into the back of the legs? Big breath in. Full breath out. On the inhale, ripple the spine forward, come into your high plank, measuring out your plank so your shoulders are stacked over your wrist, your heels are over the toes, crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone sends back. Take a big breath in. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Keep that belly engaged. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Use your breath. Keep rooting down through the earth. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale, right here. We're going to release the right knee down and open up into a supported side plank. Yes. Stacking the left side body over the right. Maybe you lift that left leg and take some little pulses. Woo! Maybe you keep snapping. We're looking for grounding here. We're looking for rooting. Need to align the shoulders. Take another big breath. And then release that leg down. Inhale your way up. We're going to just cartwheel side to side. Be the dancing queen that you are here. Oh. Nice. Take one more big breath. And then we're going to bring those hands back to frame the earth, coming back into your table with that left leg extended. Cross the left leg over to the right side. Look over the right shoulder. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more breath. Beautiful. Come back into center. Root down through that left foot. Right leg extends. Take a big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Draw the belly up and in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Two more. Hinging right into the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Big breath in. Hold your plank. Release your left knee down. Peel the right arm up, taking that supported side plank on the other side. Lift the right leg. Flex the foot. Little pulses. Pulse. Maybe snap. Woo! Nice. Take another breath. Then root down through that right foot. Sweep the arms up, kneeling, and just let the energy float you from side to side. On the next breath, bring those hands back under the shoulders, cartwheel down. Then shift the right leg over to the left side, gaze over the left shoulder. Deep stretch into the hips here. Feeling the side body open. Nice. One more breath. And come back to center. Extend that right leg behind you. Left leg joins, high plank. From high plank, we're going to lower through chaturanga. Your knees can be up or down. Bend the elbows. Chest comes to the earth. Belly drops. Inhale, peel the heart up. Feel your baby cobra. Curl the toes under, back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. No need to hold stillness in any of these shapes today. If that disco vibe is getting you to move, move. Such a gift you can give yourself. Take a big breath in. Let a big breath go. On the inhale, look to the front of the mat. Either walk or bend the knees and take a little hop. Feet to hands. Inhale. Dance your way on up to your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale. Dance your way on down to a fold. Halfway lift. Flat back, hands to shins. Plant the hands and either step or hop back. High to low plank. Inhale. Scoop the heart up. Upward facing dog. Or maybe the knees are dropped for your cobra. Back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the inhale, look to the front of the mat, bend the knees, step or hop, feet to hands. Dance your way up. Come on up. Woo! Get your disco on. Exhale, make your way on down to a fold. Halfway lift, hands to shins, nice flat back. Plant the hands, either step or hop. If you're hopping, you're landing in your chaturanga with the elbows bent. Inhale, offer the heart opening, back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more sun A's, look to the front. Make your way, feet to hands. Come on up. Use that breath to rise. Use that breath to come on back down. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant the hands and flow. Your way. This is your practice. Back to downward facing dog. 1 more. Come on, feet to hands. Nice. Rise up. Float back down. You guys look fantastic. Halfway lift, flat back. And plant the hands and either step or hop. Disco your way back down. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the inhale, right leg rises. Bring that right hip to the heel to the hip and start making circles into that right side. Woo. Freeing yourself. What is trapped in that hip? Let it go. Disco was a time of free loving, free movement. They weren't worried about anything. They were having a good old time. Extend that right leg back up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Step the right foot through. Find your warrior 1. So your left heel peels down, hips still square to the front. Feel both feet rooting into the earth. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, shimmy yourself, reach forward, flat back. Inhale, rise up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, reach forward. Keep the weight even in both feet. 2 more, you've got this. Beautiful. You can ring my bell. All the way back up. Right here, we're gonna stay reaching forward. We're gonna find a warrior 3. So shift into that right foot, lift the left leg. You can make it a dancing warrior 3, snapping warrior 3. Woo! Good way to challenge your balance, I'll tell you that much. Woo! Take 1 more big breath. From here, we're gonna find warrior 2. So step that left foot back. Come all the way into your warrior 2. So you want your right heel either in line with your left heel or bisecting that left foot. Arms reaching out. Woo! Get a little movement in the side body, reaching forwards and backwards, maybe tapping into that left heel. Woo! Ring my bell. It's a sing along. Let's sing it. Let's hear it. Ring my bell. 1 more breath. Nice. So now that we've offered that space in the side body, we're going to reverse the warrior. Flip the right palm, reach it up and overhead. Woo. Breathe. 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 Take another big breath. And then we're going to bring that right hand, swoop it all the way down to the floor, come into a forward fold. Make the feet parallel, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, melt deeper. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, melt. Find your deepest fold here. Maybe you take a bind on the big toes. Maybe you bend the elbows, draw your chest closer down between the thighs. Let the head hang heavy. Shake, shake, shake. You get some movement into those shoulders. Just get into the groove, my friends. These inversions are a great way to release stress. It just rolls right off the shoulders, the neck, right out into the earth, so you don't have to hold it anymore. Take 1 more breath. And then walk those hands around and frame the right foot. We're going to come into a side plank. We did a supported side plank before by dropping the left knee. You can keep the left knee up this time if you want. One way I like to transition is take that right hand on the left big toes and roll right over. Woo! Maybe you keep the bind, maybe you release it, maybe you stack the right ankle over the left and root in. Maybe you get a little hip lifts. 2 more breaths. The breath is the most important thing. Beautiful. From here, back to high plank. High to low plank. Open the heart. Feel that cobra offering a stretch through the front body, or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Breathe in. Breathe out. You know, child's pose is always there for you if you need a break. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, left heel rises. Bring the left heel to the right hip and make some big circles. Bring yourself of whatever's trapped on this side. Different things live in different hip sockets. Let it go. Resentment, shame, guilt, fear. Feel it just melting away. One more breath. Back to three-legged dog. From three-legged dog, step the left foot through, melt the right heel down, warrior one. I'll keep fussing with these pants because although they're cute and glittery, they were cheap, so they're not very well made, but they're fun, and if I wear them once a year, then I get a lot of years out of them. Any more than that, then they're toast. All right, root down through the feet. Big inhale, open the heart. Exhale, reach forward, nice flat back, draw the belly in. Inhale, lift up, shine. Woo. Exhale. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale. Last one, big breath in. As you reach forward, find that extension in the spine. Shift into the left foot for your warrior 3. Woo. Keep that right foot flexed. Maybe you dance a little bit. You can ring my bell. Take one more big breath. And then release that right foot down. Come into your warrior 2. So with the left heel either in line with the right heel or bisecting the right foot. Move a little bit into the side body. Dance. And as you dance, notice how you're moving through the spine, through the waist, through the muscles of the core, rather than moving the legs. Keep the legs strong and stable. Just have some fun. Don't worry about what you look like. You guys look awesome. All right, from here, we're going to reverse the warrior. Flip your left palm, lift it up and overhead. Keep sinking deep into that left side lunge. Woo. Take one more big breath. And then we're going to fold. So that left hand guides you down into a nice wide-legged forward fold. Hey there. So from here, you can either bend the knees, lowering the hips, sway from side to side, or you can come into that forward fold again. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Just looking for more space here. Once you fold, take a bind. Maybe you do something different. Maybe you interlace behind the back, lifting the fist up and away. Let the head truly be soft as it melts down toward the crown or toward the earth. One more breath. Release the hands, walk them over, frame the left foot in a low lunge. We're going to come into that Vashisthasana side plank. Modify as needed. Drop the knee if you want. Maybe take the hand on the left toes and roll around, finding your Vashisthasana with the bind, or release the bind. Maybe you take a tree leg. Just play around, have some fun. We don't have to follow any script here. That's the beautiful thing about this disco practice. Woo! 2 more breaths. So hard to be still. And from here, come into your high plank. From high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Oh, feels so good. Back to downward facing dog. Breathe. To be real. Breathe. One more big breath. Nice. On the inhale, right leg rises, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step the right foot through. We're gonna rise back into warrior two. So before you lift, spin that left heel down and rise up this way. Take a big breath in. Let a breath go. From here, straighten the front leg. We're gonna find triangle pose. So reach, reach, reach. Before we hinge, we're just reaching. Always looking to open up space through the hip, through the waist. Woo! Take two more breaths, just reaching, reach, 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 and then begin to hinge. Look at all that space you created. Beautiful triangle. So that left arm is reaching high to the sky, right fingertips down to the earth, creating a long line of energy through the collarbones. Beautiful. Take one more big breath. Slowly start to rise back up. Bring those right toes in, nice wide-legged stance. Woo! All right, we're gonna do our disco move here. I was kind of waiting for the Bee Gees to come on, but I have no idea where I put that in my playlist. So bring your, what's it called? I'll mirror you. Bring your shift into the right, point down. Up, down, up, down. Just shifting the weight side to side, feeling the openness in the hips. Yes, 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Let's strike a pose right here. Woo! Yes. All right, from here, we're gonna come back into center, hands to the hips, bow down halfway. So what we're looking for here is a nice stretch into the hamstrings and really working on the core because you're extending the spine in opposite directions. Shoulders melt away from the ears. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw yourself up using those strong muscles at the lower back. We're going to take that disco on the other side. So left hand to the hip, right arm up. As you reach up, lean into that right knee. As you exhale, point down to your left toe. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, slow it down if you're breathing too fast. 3, 2, right here, strike a pose. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right, from here, hands back to the hips. We're gonna turn all the toes forward. Right foot is in front, coming into a pyramid pose. So your legs are straight, or you can bring a micro bend into the knee if that feels better. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, reach forward. Subtle adjustment of the left hip coming forward, right hip back. And melt down. Let the head relax. Soften into the neck. Maybe little pulses here as you give a deep stretch into the legs. This is an intense stretch. You can always use blocks or books or anything you have to help bring the earth closer to you. 3 more breaths. Melt into it. You can also turn this into a twist, rooting down the left palm, reaching the right arm up. Take 1 more breath. We're going to bring both hands down. Step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, dance your way on up. Exhale, dance your way on down. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop. Going through your chaturanga flow. Lean back and downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more big breaths. 1 more big breath. From here, the left leg rises. Step the left foot through. We're going to rise back into warrior 2. So spin the right foot down. Deep lunge into that left knee. Come back into your warrior 2. Woo. From here, straighten the front leg, preparing for a Trikonasana triangle pose. So send the right hip back, reach forward, and just pulse. Keep the belly engaged. Keep pulsing. Looking to stretch, feeling the crown of the head, reach forward. 1 more breath. And then start to hinge, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Feel the ribcage spinning so that the left ribs are spinning through, right ribs reach up to the sky. Take another big breath. Slowly start to make your way back up. Turn those left toes in and face you once again. So you're spinning in. Actually, we're going to come back to a goddess. So you're spinning the foot a little bit. The heels are in, toes are out. Lift up through the spinal column. And as you exhale, dip the tailbone down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dip. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. And sink right here. And I just want you to get your best little disco rhythm on, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you come back to doing your little John Travolta fingers. Maybe you lift the heels. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Do something that's fun. Giggle and laugh at yourself. We talked about this yesterday. Laughter is so healing for the body. When we laugh, we can't be stressed because our amygdala detaches from that. It's not reactive. We're flooding ourselves with happy hormones. Our body doesn't know the difference between forced laughter and real laughter. Real laughter provoked by something that's really funny or just making your body go, oh! But you can just laugh at me doing the hustle here. Because I don't really know how it goes, but I love the song. Just hustle. Take 5 more breaths. Feel something really work in here. So tomorrow when you're sore, you'll remember how much I love you. How much we all love disco. Take 2 more breaths. Yes, you guys are so much fun. Take 1 more breath. All right, from here, we're going to turn the toes to face the front. We're going to go back this way. Left toes in front, getting ready for that intense leg stretch, or pyramid pose. So feet are in 2 lanes of traffic. Lift up nice and tall. As you exhale, reach forward. Nice flat back, crown of the head forward, tailbone back. And then bow down, chest to thighs, melt the head, chin to chest. Woo. Notice where you're feeling this. Breathe right into all the tight spaces of your body here. We're going to take a few more breaths. If you want to turn this into a twist, we're down through the right hand, left arm reaches up. Breathe. 1 more breath. Nice. Release that left hand down. Step forward. Find your forward fold. Let's do our little hustle as we come on back up. Woo! Sink the hips down. Do a little chair hustle. Come on back up. Stand up. Do your hustle. Lower into your chair. Woo! I've effectively woken up all the teenagers in the house. I hope you have too. Come on down. Do that twice more. Just let yourself be free. Nice. All right, come on down. 1 more chair. Hold your chair. You don't have to be still, but just keep the hips nice and low. Breathe into it. Really invite a lengthening into the body. Maybe tuck the pelvis under just a little bit. Lengthen through the lower back. Make sure the hips are sinking back toward the heels. Woo! All right, come all the way up. Beautiful. Bring your hands right to your heart. Take a big breath in. As the hands melt right into the heart space, reconnect with your intention here. Inspired you to sign up for a disco yoga class today, right? There's something that you needed out of this class, and it's right here for you. There we go. There my BGs. Take another breath. Let the breath go. On the inhale, we're going to root into that left foot. Bring your right knee up towards your chest. We're going to open up and find our tree pose. So root that right foot into the left leg, either above or below the knee, and really feel that stabilizing muscles of the left side, rooting back in. So one is pressing into the other. Lift up to your little Bee Gees groove. Maybe we can do this while we're doing tree pose. Certainly challenges the balance. Maybe get the hips moving a little bit. Keep pressing the foot into the leg, leg into foot. Feel rooted down through that left side. You are going nowhere. You are so present right here. Take another breath. From here, we're going to find dancer pose because we're disco dancing today. So left arm up, right arm is going to reach, travel down to the bottom of the leg, finding a bind on the ankle or the inner arch. Keep the foot into the hand. Feel extension through that right side hip flexor. Engaging through the thigh. And maybe you reach forward, look forward. That's where you're going. You can bounce in that left leg. Do whatever you want. Show up. 2 more breaths. Nice. From here, we're going to release that dancer bind. Bring the right ankle. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And little bounces here as we get into that right side hip. Keep the right foot flexed. Protect the ankle joint. Maybe you bow down. If you're not feeling that sensation, maybe you need to bring your chest down to your thigh, touch the earth. 2 more breaths. Send all the love right to that right side hip. Nice. And then as you come up, if you're folded, hug that knee. Flex into the left side, or the right side hip. And release. Shake everything up. We'll take that series on the other side. So find your rooting once again. Root down now through the right foot. Start to bring that left knee up. Find external rotation in the hip. Connect your left foot to the right leg presses right on back. It's like a little kiss. Avoid the knee though. If you're pressing into the knee, slide your foot above or below. Nice. Do whatever you want with your hands and your arms. If you want to play it safe, you can stay here with hands and heart. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit, get your disco boogie on. Nice. We are family indeed. You guys showed up in this beautiful Eat Yoga Drink community today. It just shows your commitment to yourself, your connection to us. We are grateful for you, all of our family. All right, from here, dancer pose. Extend the right arm high, left hand travels down, connecting with the ankle, keep foot into hand. As you first feel the opening into that left side hip flexor, feel the opening into the back and reach and look forward. Maybe some little pulses in that standing leg. Maybe you're just here, opening up through the front body. Beautiful. You guys look awesome. Take 1 more breath. Gently release that bind. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh for your standing figure 4. You can welcome as much intensity into this as you like. Bending into the hips. Maybe bouncing a little bit. Maybe folding. Take whatever you need and know that this is a completely different side. So don't make assumptions about doing on this side what you did on the other. You welcome with that fresh perspective to give this side what it needs for a deep stretch. 2 more big breaths. And then start to press into that right foot. Left knee hugs up into your chest. Beautiful. From here, release. We're going to come back into that boat. We're going to get to boat. We're going to come back into that dancing chair pose. So either toe mounts together or feet hip distance apart. Sink your booty back towards your heels. Keep lowering down. Keeping the integrity of the form here. Lower all the way down and come all the way down onto your sit bones. Nice. We're going to take a little ride on our boats here. So just imagine you're on some beautiful serene body of water. There you are on your boat with all your besties. Root onto the sit bones. You can keep the toes rooted or you can lift them. What we're looking for is integrity in the spine. So lift through the crown of the head, root down through the tailbone. Maybe you start to lift the shins up. Maybe you release the hands. Maybe you dance on your boat. Like a little Jay-Z and Beyonce dance party. Beyonce wasn't even born in the 70s, so I don't think. I think she was an 80s baby. Jay-Z was around. Maybe you start to let the legs straighten and bend. We're getting a core workout here if you didn't notice, so stay present for that. Make sure you're breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a bind on the big toes. One more big stretch here. So you're balancing on those sit bones, drawing your chest through the legs. Nice and tall. Soften the shoulders for 5 more breaths. You've got this. Breathe into the body. It's not getting jiggy with it. I know it sounds like it. This is the OG. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the edges of the feet rest down onto the earth in your Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in as you lift. Exhale, bow down. You can let the spine round and fold as you invite the forehead down toward the toes. Decompressing through the back body. Feel it widen. Opening up with each breath. Slowly come all the way back up. Bring that right leg over a little bit. Keep it bent. We're going to cross the left leg on top. So your left foot's going to root down onto the earth next to your right thigh. Take a big breath in, lift up. Twist over to the left. To get a little stretch into the cervical spine here, you can let the head kind of rotate or oscillate from side to side. Take 2 more breaths here. Breathing into the spinal twist, releasing any toxins and just feeling fresh. As we come back into center, stack your left shin over the right shin. This is your stacked fire log or double pigeon. If you're finding that to be painful, we're going to stop. We don't want pain. Discomfort, we want to sit right there. But maybe you put a pillow between your left knee and your right ankle. That helps. Or come back into your Baddha Konasana shape. Take a big breath in. Interlace fingers behind your back. Feel the chest expanding, the heart lifting. Then start to bow down, hinge at the hips. You can lift the fists away from the back or you can keep them nestled right next to your sacrum. That also offers a really nice passive stretch to the tight, tired muscles of the back. Breathing all that loving energy into the left side hip. 2 more breaths. Each breath takes you a little deeper here. Slowly make your way back up. Plant your hands behind you. We're going to do little rockets. Just to shake out the hip. You can rocket yourself over to the right. Rocket over to the left. It's a really nice massage for your sit bones. Your gluteus medius. You're the greatest dancer. I see you. All right, we're going to come back into center. This time we're going to bend that left shin, cross the right leg over, planting the right foot next to the left thigh. Take a big breath in, lifting that left arm. Exhale, twist to the right. Every inhale encourages more length in the spine. Every exhale, a deeper twist. Big breath in. Full breath out. 1 more. Beautiful. As you come back into center, we're going to just stack the right shin over the left, that double fire log shape. Again, notice how it feels. Notice if you need something to help you make that connection. Interlace your hands, find a different way to weave the fingers together. Think about it. Be present for it. Lift up, and then exhale, hand to the hips. You let yourself melt here, giving juicy attention into that right side hip. Two more breaths, letting yourself melt. Slowly make your way back up. One last chance to do your little dancing here, so plant your hands behind you. Just a little, maybe you're bicycling, maybe you're dancing, whatever it is to loosen up through the hip joints that were stretched. Woo. All right, from here, we're gonna come onto our backs, roll all the way down. Let the feet go wider than the mat, with the knees bent. Let the knees tick-tock from side to side. Nice. From here, we're down into the sacrum. Start to lift the legs up to the sky. Point and flex into the toes. Notice how that activates sensation all the way through the leg. So if you like the way that those longer holds feel in stretches, you may want to join us tonight. I'm teaching our Thirsty Thursday specialty class tonight. It's a yin and zen class. You can easily make it yin and jin or anything that rhymes with yin. But we're going to be holding some yin shapes tonight, inviting some discomfort into the body through just settling into shapes for longer and just kind of noticing the restless impulses that arise. And while we're holding those shapes, I'm going to talk about mindfulness and mindful drinking so that you can be more present for, the complexities of whatever beverage you choose tonight. Alcoholic or not, you're welcome to join us. If you don't already have the link, it's on my Facebook page, or I can send it to you. Just drop me a note. That's a free class. I am accepting donations, but you don't have to pay. You can come join us no matter what. All right, take another breath. This is another way to activate the parasympathetic nervous system to calm the body down. Take one more inhale. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. And just think about any final shapes or stretches that your body is craving before we settle into our final rest. So maybe you're in the mood for a little back bending. Maybe you want some bridge flows. Maybe more into the hips with a Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe from your legs up the wall, you took it into a shoulder stand. Just allow the final shapes to serve you best. Take 5 more breaths. Three more breaths. Take one more big breath, whatever you've done. Let that breath go. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Biggest, deepest hug today. Just give yourself all kinds of love and thanks for arriving on the mat, practicing today. Take one more big inhale. And then start to let the body unfurl, coming into your final resting shape of Shavasana. Let yourself completely melt into a space of comfort. Let all the muscle contractions soften. Let the breath breathe itself gently in and out. Feel the freedom you've offered into your body through all of the movement, through all of the attention, through the release of energy in the tight spaces. Let yourself go.
Listen to the people sing. I've got myself to remind me of love. My mind and my heart. I believe in love. These happy feelings, feel that happy feeling. I'll spread them all over the world. From deep in my soul, I wish you happy feeling. What I need, happy feeling. Happy feeling. I see the light. Watch it shine down on me. I'm gonna spread my wings, and I'm gonna tell all I see. These kind of feelings, I'll spread them all from deep in my soul.
Know that these happy feelings live within you. They are part of your essential being. And as Thich Nhat Hanh would say, we don't have to go looking for the happiness. We have to look for what's the barrier to our happiness. What's keeping you from connecting to your happy? Can you let it go? Can you release it through breath, through movement, through conscious choice of thought pattern? And bring yourself back to this happy place. Your disco fever, your disco baby that lives inside of you. Start to move the body, start to deepen the breath. Slowly make your way up through a sideline position to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Know that I'm so grateful that you chose to practice with us today. Coming into my disco studio. May you keep this spirit alive all day long with a smile on your face and happy feelings in your heart. The love and the light in me honors the love and the light that shines brightly in each of you. The disco light, mind you. Namaste. I invite you to stick around. If you want to unmute your microphone, you're welcome to chat. We always have a nice little community that hangs out afterwards for just to know that we're all together. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you, Erin. That's exactly